Going. Where is everybody?
I think we're just all starting.
Everybody's just wandering right now?
Well, they were all basically standing in the well deck, but since they got lights strung here, this.
It smells like the same shit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
All right.
Yeah, actually, but they wanted to try something in the.
Well, I'm gonna wait now until they come down there.
Dental. Okay.
Our group has gone forward.
On this level?
Yeah, I can see them.
You want that? Medical?
Yeah. You have a Google over that?
Table where we play cards at. And I'll be honest, I don't remember that door.
Trying to orient myself here.
This was V division right here.
This is deck.
Yeah. And mess deck is just right above.
It's amazing how much smaller it feels.
Yeah.
This is my bird.
Dime cuál dan.
Racks with speakers, huh?
Yeah, this used to be.
That's
used to be a
different.
break room here. And now it's all racked.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's
Does that ring a bell?
See, the racks, we didn't have the solid deals at all.
Okay, esto si lo trago los stickers todavía no mañana. If there's anything you want to start tagging, we can start tagging.
Oh, okay.
Because it's right.
Are you up here, Don?
I am up here.
Is this where your rack was, second deck?
I don't think so. Isn't this the anchor windlass room up here? Yeah,
Oh, cool.
this is the anchor windlass room. We're going to be hard. We're going to be hard to keep up with because we really know our way around. And yeah. All right, I'll get there in a minute. They briefed you on that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, my shoes used to be dry. In the film. Post office. This must be the no, this isn't the captain's mess. I don't know what that was with the wooden floor. Captain's mess would be up higher. Oh, here I am on the mess stacks. the chow line. There's a chow line I haven't stood in a long time. So from one end to the other on the mess decks, they have all these NFL logos painted. We're trying to find out the story behind this because these weren't here when any of us in our group were stationed on the ship. And we're up to the bridge level. Formerly the ET shop. '77, '78 cruise book has a picture of me sitting at a desk with a cup of coffee that was right there. This used to be storage areas for all of our test equipment. There was a big ultrasonic cleaner sitting here for cleaning circuit boards. This must be what's left of the radio room.
They're waiting for us.
Are they? I'm being bad again, huh? I'm sorry. I'm kind of known for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will get some film here and then I will be right with you very quickly. Yeah, I guess I was kind of a troublemaker when I was stationed on this ship. Never got caught for anything, though. I'm kidding. I was a good boy. This used to have all the radar gear in it and some communication gear. You can tell from all the cables, all the gear that used to be in here. Okay, and I'm finally back with the group. That'll make our tour guides happy. They were very distraught at me wandering around on my own.
Okay. When we get to one deck, we can stay on that deck.
Ship's boats used to be right here. The landing craft, the captain's gigs, they all sat right here. Right down there is the SRC 20 and 21 radio room, or it was back in the 70s. And then right above it is Pry-Fly, the flight control tower for the flight deck. That structure, of course, is the hangar bay. And you can see right there is the ship's crane. Pan out across the horizon a little bit, give you an idea of the shipyard operation. Yeah, the guys that signaled with the flags, and yeah, that's where their headquarters was, right there. Might be too dark, or maybe not. This was the signal room. Back in the 70s, we had a big Bose surround sound system set up in here that we bought over in Hong Kong, I think is where the gentleman got it. Guy named Mike Doyle, an electronics technician, bought a big surround sound system. We used to sit up here and listen to music.
We're going down, sir.
Oh, there's a view I haven't seen in a very long time. Hey, we want that.
The bunting locker.
Man, have I spent some time here. Bridge wings, starboard side, entering the bridge.
We're going that way. Hi.
Telling me I need to hurry up. You guys are running way ahead of me. CIC. I have to angle my headlamp down so that it illuminates what I'm trying to film.
CIC.
CIC.
Yep.
One of the very few portholes on the ship. Heading towards the captain's cabin. This is not the captain's cabin.
No, not necessarily.
Some of what's left of the captain's cabin.
You think so? Good. Well, when you're a skinny 20-year-old, they all see information.
Yep, I think I was in here one time.
Instantly, and I call the EOW and I say, "You just lost one of your AC." He said, "No, sir." I said, "Go check."
Well, we were doing unrep training, and we've been losing the load so often on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, you get used to the sound of everything
Yeah,
dying
winding
off.
down.
We are out.
Somebody took one out, didn't they?
I took my my crew out for a keg of beer, and they were sitting over at the club, and they dimmed the lights.
So
At
is this
the end
like
of
the
day,
captain's
we were
office?
Yeah.
gonna get
Yep, this
ready
is the
for
captain's
evening,
cabin.
And about
The whole side.
60% of the
Yep,
guys
and that was
back
the
on their feet.
It's amazing how
Marines.
silence
Captain.
at night
Yeah.
will wake you up.
Yes.
Commander of troops.
Commander of troops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be sleeping along just fine, and all of a sudden you'd wake up, and why was it? Because nothing was running. The fans would stop, the noise would stop, you'd be waked up by silence. Nobody believes you.
Well, we're saving
Everybody
your
that's ever been on
table.
a ship knows that's true.
Oh,
Saving your
especially
conference
during that
table
period.
anyway. Nice table.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, power go down, you know, all the ETs and the radio men, they all go scrambling.
Metal, isn't
here,
it? Jesus.
Well, I was on one of those.
Good
It's gonna take us
Yeah.
2 or 3 guys to carry that one
No
out.
air conditioning on those ships.
And then I left the CO troops buy a bunch of hurricane fans. I mounted it. And apparently it gets electrical stuff, but I have the electrical taken
Oh, yeah, there's the wardroom.
This is the wardroom galley.
Yeah, hell, there's so many places on that ship.
Yeah, I did not mess crank up here. So.
Me neither.
That is some duty that I never had.
Matt, you've never mess cranked?
No.
Oh, you lucky son of a
You
gun.
kidding? A third class ET?
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't do
You
that.
avoided that one. What we got?
I did 3 months on the regular galley.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. After 9 months in this K division for rehabbing troop spaces.
Oh!
Yeah, it was nice to check aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, quartermaster.
Get all your needles done.
Exactly.
Actually, what it came down to, Rob, is the government spent so much money teaching me electronics.
I know.
Having
Did you
me-
come out of school as a third class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having me cook food would have been a waste of resources.
I agree.
I would have happily done it, but
Nice forward.
So we got a captain, and what else do we have very much?
2 captains. 2
But
captains.
the one just left.
He's downstairs.
Yeah, he went to the bus.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't, I saw that.
And then
that
the
would
captain, what else do we have?
I was the gunner's mate.
Down on the elevator.
Funny.
And hit it. And I Yeah, we were all talking about trying to watch him trying to explain to his insurance.
This is my old radio room. Spent a lot of time fixing the gear in here. Mostly because it always broke. Is this actually one of them right now? No, this is a little different.
Third division.
This is pry fly.
Yep.
So they got coverings on the windows. Can't really see out onto the flight deck. But this is where the command chairs were, that the pry fly officers would sit in and look out these windows and control all the flight operations out on the flight deck. Obviously windows for viewing approaching helicopters coming in from the port side. Uh-oh. I hear the group's leaving again. I'm always getting in trouble for not being with them. This used to be where my Whiskey 3 antenna was at. Satellite communications gear. There's the main mast. This is actually a part of the catwalks that were alongside the flight deck. And there's the brackets that held the life rafts. There's a nice view of the crane. So here we are on the flight deck. That's the entrance to the mess decks.
Maybe that's where it was. Like I said, they wouldn't pack it up.
And that's where we were up there with pry fly, and that of course is the top of the crane. So now we're going out onto the flight deck. Am I going the wrong way again?
I just landed.
Yeah, a couple of 46s.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell did they do? Yeah, they welded them up.
A couple of other ships. And there is the flight deck. Or okay, here we are headed aft on the flight deck. If there's anything there to put a flag on, we're going to get a flag and do it.
I used to let him sit back here and watch the trees turn the water.
I know. When I was there, yeah.
And here we are. We are all the way aft on the flight deck.
I went on the other. And we let people come and shoot 45. Nobody's back there. Don't let them crazy. Yeah. Hey, boy.
Well, like thought of like that. Particular resourceful young lady, daughter of a shipman.
right here.
And leaving the flight deck, entering the mess deck, starboard side.
Well, action's right here, baby.
All right, step on inside. I'll shoot you a photo in there.
What's down below? This must be that big control panel you guys were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, they throw their crap in
this
there.
side is the condensing unit where the steam after it goes through is condensed back into water. So, and these are the air ejectors that pull the steam out of the, or pull the air out of the condensing unit.
There's a lot of room down in there.
Oh yeah. It's like a dance floor.
I think I've been on that dance before.
But you know, it's a lot tighter than I
The
remember.
gunner's mate, so I was never down here. This is all brand new to me. I worked up at the top side of the gun
Spin
mount.
those shafts with driving reduction gears. With driving shafts.
And this, of course, is the engine room.
Who told you?
No, I said I'm gonna write an email.
Oh,
We thought since it was two-sided, you guys blue-sided, there was other drops that used to do this one, and there's a furnace there.
I was looking for the other shaft to go through here, but it's
It's more in the back, I think it's kind of forward.
you really want the good stuff. If you're down in the villages, the coffee grounds down there are superb.
Well, I'll leave that to the pumper. The pumper usually the ones to take care of those double bottom. These are the captain area?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember my old.
Yeah, this ship was in service for
and you
40
have
years.
numerous ships, so
So you figure,
But I remember
If,
my basic steam engineering. And
let's see, this is the kind of thing that would be fabulous in the museum.
no. Actually, I kind of like having people involved in a lot of these photos. So.
Do you? I'm going for the whole ghost ship thing.
Gee, I wonder what gauge was there that was so interesting somebody had to have it. You know?
Well, why don't you call Doug Ames and find out?
He was an Airedale. I bet he never came down here. Airedales don't go in the engine room from what I heard.
Too much work down here for
Hey, you know, one thing that might be interesting, what do you do with the shop?
That's a pretty big damn engine, so.
It's a mighty big engine.
before I took him topside, I wanted him to know what it was like to work down here in the Persian Gulf in the middle of the summer.
What was it, about 140 degrees down here?
It wasn't that hot, but it was hot.
There's only place that
Nimitz was
refused
140 as soon as
refused to go with the
ventilation
company
died.
was the Middle East.
Oh yeah.
Well, when you figure if it's 110 outside, that's what's
tanker.
cooling you off down here.
Well, not only
The
that,
missile's still
not only
inside
that,
of
but
the
the water in the
exploded.
Persian Gulf in the middle of summer is about
I didn't do it.
95, 98 degrees.
Yeah.
And so you're sitting in
that
warm
what
water.
Yeah,
And
well,
so
no,
the
the same
hull is
owner.
warm, just from sitting in warm water.
Yep.
It was
Cold
actually
water
with
in
this
the
yard,
shower
but it's called
is
different now. It's
98
called Amity
degrees.
International. But,
So there is no cold shower. You can't, it's not like you can go and take a cold shower and cool off. You know, take a shower and body temperature.
Cold showers aren't necessary.
But, we got everybody?
Huh?
Okay, so you get to it on the port side.
well, I'll follow you.
When we came back from overseas, there was an area up there that was full of furniture.
Full of rattan furniture that all the crew members bought, yeah.
Everybody, I did that too. But, I'm up there at Stone.
Funny,
There was a motorcycle thing and all kinds of stuff.
funny you should mention that because all my rattan.
My daughter lives in
We might want to follow you.
I think it's Singapore.
Yeah, she loves Singapore. I flew through Singapore, but I never did.
The place to live. At least it was. Here it's more expensive now.
My daughter lives.
Yeah, we'll want to go to engine room number 2 first, but I think that they're down there looking at the teak wood planking.
Banking down. Be careful on your way down.
Yeah, it's kind of slippy. This is looking up in the dry area of the well deck, standing in the area that would be flooded when the well deck was flooded. And that's where they would put all the tanks and jeeps and everything that the Marines use.
That one up there.
What's a knee? Is this a knee knocker? Let's see. Always cool in the engine room.
I love that.
So there's fuel oil burn in here, is that how?
Right. That all happened down below. This was, there was water in here.
Oh, okay.
And then the fire
Was down there? Okay.
And then actually there are tubes that go down through there. And so then the water's not pumped by down. My first ship was a F-1063, and I was well, they use it level 1 valve. Level 1 was reserved for submarines. And also valve level 1. That was an interesting. They're trying to get more energy.
Number 2 engine room.
Experiment, but they decided to make it so way too high. So 105 was fun. Yeah.
And you think that we're all the way down on the bottom of the ship, and then you're wrong. You go down this ladder and that ladder, and you get even deeper in the engine.
Yeah, I have an old DT in mind, lower level.
Well, let's go down to the lower level and find out.
Oh, look.
We had a special request.
The captain?
I used to.
Captain Inbody?
Train 5, 128-0F.
That might be 178.
178. I always put a cross myself.
Yeah, that's a 7 there.
76.
What is it? Oh,
Box.
the box? This one right there?
Like if you're a gunner's mate down in the engine room where you don't belong.
Yeah, true. Oh, one stayed upstairs.
What's that guy's name?
Ayala?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where he's probably have a meeting.
I know.
All right.
I think I have a meeting also.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, those are reduction. That's not the main radiator.
We're way down in the bottom of engine room number 2 now.
Say red, is that just sort of for reduction?
Yes.
Okay.
So, high pressure turbine and low pressure turbine. Coming off of each
On the
I have to carefully direct the light on my hat so that you have light to see, but we don't catch a lot of glare off the gauges. Kind of hard to do while filming at the same time, but we'll see what we can do.
Whatever that is turning this, and whatever that is turning that. If this is down, can this still be turning this? And it's both down, they're both working.
Yeah, the way the steam works.